Behind every badge is a person ready to face danger, so others don't have to. These are the real stories of officers who answered the call, but never made it home. It was September 25th, 2023, a quiet Monday night in Tallahassee, Florida, when officers from the Tallahassee Police Department responded to what initially seemed like another routine burglary call. The report came in as a residential break-in with possible armed suspects, but what awaited them on that street would turn into one of the most intense and terrifying encounters of their careers. As the Tallahassee Police Patrol units arrived at the scene, everything appeared eerily calm. A neighbor had called 911 after noticing suspicious activity near the home. Officers quickly formed a perimeter and moved in, unaware that they had just interrupted a drug-related home invasion already in progress.
Dispatch, copy tag. Charlie, Echo, Victor, X-ray 75.
One suspect, matching the description from the 911 call, was seen fleeing the scene. Officers pursued on foot, issuing commands to stop, but he ignored them. During the chase, a second armed suspect emerged from the house and opened fire without warning.
Show me your hands! Gotta take your back running!
Gunfire erupted in an instant. One officer was struck, collapsing to the ground as his partner returned fire, taking cover behind a vehicle. The sound of bullets echoed through the neighborhood as chaos unfolded in seconds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dispatch up here! Dispatch up here!
Outside, more units arrived, surrounding the area as the suspects attempted to escape. Within minutes, backup had the scene locked down. The wounded officer, Caleb Babb, was immediately evacuated and rushed to a local hospital for emergency surgery.
I got you.
Okay, you got me covered.
I got you covered. They're going inside. Everybody inside.
His wounds were severe but not fatal. After stabilization, he was transferred to Encompass Health for intensive rehabilitation. In recognition of his sacrifice, Officer Babb was awarded the Purple Heart, the highest honor for officers injured in the line of duty. Presented by Chief Rill, he became the fourth recipient in department history and the first to receive it while still alive. Within just 10 days, all three suspects were captured and charged with multiple felonies, including attempted murder of a law enforcement officer. Case number 2, the hospital lot shootout. It was Tuesday, April 18, 2023, a seemingly ordinary evening in Jacksonville, Florida, when an off-duty Jacksonville Sheriff's Office deputy working security at Baptist Medical Center South noticed something suspicious in the parking lot. A white Chevrolet Impala had been circling the parking lot for over 10 minutes. What started as a suspicious vehicle check would soon explode into a life-or-death confrontation.
Stop your car. Stop your car. Stop your car. Stop your car now. Shoot it. He's got a zero. He's got a zero. He's got a zero. Call. Shots fired.
The officer approached the driver, later identified as 38-year-old Jeffrey Allen Martin, and asked him to stop. Instead, Martin pulled a firearm and fired a shot directly into the officer's windshield. Without hesitation, the officer called for backup and gave chase through the lot.
I need to know where everybody else is if I'm gonna ram him. Sorry, the one in front of you.
The pursuit was chaotic. Martin rammed police vehicles, sped toward the emergency room entrance, and continued firing. Officers executed a PIT maneuver to halt the car. As they surrounded the car and issued commands, Martin refused to comply.
Front block! Front block!
Gunfire erupted again. Martin was struck multiple times and pronounced dead at the scene. The officer, identified only as Officer Smith, was hit but remained conscious. He was rushed to UF Health Trauma Center and listed in stable condition, expected to recover.
I'm a shot! I'm a shot! I'm a shot! I'm a shot! I'm a shot in the throat!
Crime scene detectives processed the vehicle and made a chilling discovery. Tucked under Martin's leg was a 9mm handgun with 4 spent casings. In the trunk was an AK-47 and 3 fully loaded magazines, 90 live rounds ready to go. The incident became one of Jacksonville's most intense off-duty confrontations, a stark reminder that threats do not clock out. For the officers on scene, it was a night of survival and proof that courage under fire saves lives. Number 3, the fentanyl collapse. It was October 24th, 2023, a late afternoon in Sacramento, California, when Sacramento County Sheriff's Deputy Marvin Morales stopped a familiar face at a Shell gas station on Stockton Boulevard near 65th Street. The man was well known to local deputies, a chronic user, often erratic, sometimes homeless, and clearly under the influence again. What began as a routine street contact would soon expose a deadly breach within the thin blue line itself.
Could be, is it? I think it is. I'm not sure. Yeah? Yeah, not for now. So you could either hand it over or I could put you in custody.
Morales engaged the man in casual but firm conversation, quickly noticing a shiny foil packet protruding from his pocket. The suspect openly admitted it contained crystal methamphetamine. He also surrendered a glass pipe used for smoking. Morales issued a citation for possession, collected the foil and pipe as evidence, and told the man he was free to go. No arrest, no jail, just a ticket and a stern warning to get help. Minutes later, surveillance footage captured Morales entering the gas station restroom alone. Another deputy arrived on an unrelated call and noticed the locked door. When it was finally opened, Morales was slumped lifelessly in the corner, unconscious, not breathing, turning blue.
Morales! Wake up, bro! Morales! Yes, where my car's at? Where's Norcan apply? He's coming too.
Panic erupted. Officers dragged him into the open air. His duty vest was ripped off, his legs straightened to open the airway. 4 separate doses of Narcan were administered, one after another, until finally, his chest heaved. His pulse returned. He gasped.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
There we go, Marv.
Keep breathing, bud.
Keep breathing, Marv.
Come on, Marv.
You're good, man.
Come on, dude. You're gonna be okay. You're good.
But the evidence told a far darker story. The seized foil packet was missing. The glass pipe was later found shattered inside Morales' patrol vehicle. Investigators pieced together the timeline. Morales had allegedly smoked fentanyl residue from the pipe while on duty, in full uniform, inside the public restroom.
Well, because I haven't seen anything. He said what was relayed to me is the last he saw was it went into a glove and into the trunk.
Right before.
Your glove in the trunk?
Yeah. The guy told him it was meth, according to the updates.
An internal affairs investigation revealed he had even taken the pipe home previously and admitted to using residue. The department recommended termination for gross misconduct, policy violation, and dishonesty. Morales resigned in early February 2024, and his resignation was promptly accepted. The incident became one of Sacramento's most sobering and publicly discussed internal failures, a haunting warning that the deadliest threat a deputy faces may not come from the streets, but from within. Case 4, the stolen motorcycle murder. It was October 21st, 2015, a cool autumn evening in Omaha, Nebraska, when Omaha police officer Daniel Webster pulled over a motorcycle for a minor traffic violation. The bike had been reported stolen earlier that day. What should have been a straightforward arrest quickly turned into a cold-blooded execution, all captured on dashcam.
Get your hands up! Hands up!
I got you, officer. Why are you stepping on my foot, sir?
This is how I control you.
Okay,
Hands behind your back. Lean forward. Lean forward. Get your hands on your head now. Not you. Not you.
Webster approached the rider, 29-year-old Jorge Lyman, and ordered him off the bike. Lyman complied at first, dismounting and placing his hands in view. But as Webster moved to handcuff him, resistance turned violent. Lyman twisted free, drew a concealed firearm, and fired point blank into Webster's chest and torso.
Have you to step it up. He's wanting a 32.
The officer collapsed instantly. Backup was still minutes away. Lyman fled on foot but was captured a short time later. Webster was rushed to Nebraska Medicine with critical gunshot wounds. Despite emergency surgery and heroic efforts by the trauma team, he succumbed to his injuries just hours later. Lyman was charged with first-degree murder, facing life in prison without parole. The incident became one of Omaha's darkest and most heartbreaking days in law enforcement history. A brutal and undeniable reminder that compliance can be a deadly facade and that control, distance, and awareness must be absolute in every single encounter. Number 5. The lobby suicide by cop. It was November 17, 2022, a quiet Thursday evening in Chillicothe, Ohio, when 42-year-old Nicholas Mitchell walked into the lobby of the Ross County Sheriff's Office. Sergeant Eric Cochran, nearing the end of his shift, greeted him warmly, assuming he needed assistance. But Mitchell had walked in with a different and far darker intention. He told Cochran that unknown individuals had threatened to harm his family and were forcing him to hurt children. Then, without warning, he pulled a concealed handgun. Cochran raised his hands and pleaded, "Put it down, buddy! Put it down!" Mitchell opened fire.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. Can you help me out something real quick? Can you get a couple more officers?
What's going on?
Somebody said they're going to hurt my family. They wanted me to hurt kids, and I can't do it.
Okay.
So I got to do this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Put that down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, buddy. Put it down.
Cochran was hit in the chest. He returned fire, striking Mitchell multiple times. Both men collapsed in the lobby. Backup deputies rushed in, finding Cochran gasping for air, blood filling his lung. Medics applied pressure. A medical helicopter was summoned.
Somebody said they're going to hurt my family. They wanted me to hurt kids, and I can't do it.
Okay.
So I got to do this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Put that down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, buddy. Put it down.
Doctors later revealed the bullet had pierced his lung, bruised his heart, and caused significant liver damage. Against all odds, Cochran survived multiple surgeries and made a full recovery. Mitchell succumbed to his injuries at the scene. The incident became one of Ohio's most haunting and tragic internal attacks. A devastating collision of mental health crisis, lethal intent, and split-second violence, all unfolding inside the one place meant to be a sanctuary of safety. Case 6, the fentanyl exposure collapse. It was July 23, 2023, a warm summer afternoon in rural Colorado when deputies from the Pueblo County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to Loaf and Jug on Santa Fe Drive, just west of Glen, to deal with an unwanted man causing a disturbance. The subject, 31-year-old Anthony Gandois, had an active warrant. During a search, officers uncovered several foil-wrapped substances. They thought they had control of the situation. They were wrong.
Did you get dizzy or what?
Yeah. I found the loser wrapped in plastic.
One deputy, a seasoned female officer, began photographing and documenting the evidence. She picked up a foil packet with bare hands to examine it. Moments later, she swayed on her feet and said faintly, "I got dizzy." Then she collapsed to the ground.
Like this.
Shove that back there.
Her partner reacted instantly. Narcan was administered, one dose, then a second. Her eyes fluttered open. She began breathing again. She lived. She was rushed to the hospital and made a full recovery within days. Gandois was booked into the Pueblo County Jail on his outstanding warrant and a new charge of possession of a controlled substance. The incident became one of Colorado's clearest and most urgent warnings to law enforcement nationwide. Fentanyl does not need a needle to kill. One touch, one breath, one moment of exposure is enough. Their bravery will never be forgotten. If you believe their stories deserve to be heard, hit that like button and share, so more people remember the heroes who gave everything. See you in the next video.